We want to welcome, if you've been asked to show up here this morning at 10 Eastern, 9, I know some of you, depending on where you are in the country right now, it's actually 11 Eastern, I'm sorry, 10 Central. If you're out there in the mountains, it's 9 a.m. And if you're out in California and you're here, you're to be commended because it's only 8 a.m. out there. But what we're going to show you is going to take like 7, 8 minutes of your life. We know that all of you that have been invited have already been using our skinny drops and you've had some success and some wins, whether you're feeling better, sleeping better, losing weight. But what we're going to show you today is a way to get those skinny drops at a discount. We're going to also show you a way to get them completely for free. And you do not have to, but at all. Listen, we just want you to get your membership and get a discount and not have to pay retail. But it is also a business, and you can even, besides getting them for free, but you can even make a little extra income from home here. Completely up to you. It does not matter. Like I said, 6, 7 minutes, you're going to hear from some really great success stories that have used the skinny drops around the country as we go through this. But the name of the company that makes the skinny drops is called partner.co. And if you like to investigate, you can find that everywhere. Partner.co, co, not com, on online. It's partner.co YouTube channel, on social media. And the company actually operates globally in 58 countries. So the skinny drops that you've just begun your journey with are actually being used around the world, in Europe and Australia. It's really just an unbelievable product. But Partner Co, one of the things that makes our company, the Skinny Drops, very different in the marketplace is they're all doctor created and totally backed by science. We have about 215 published papers now that have either been done directly on the product. The Skinny Drops have their own clinical study on them. And by the way, that clinical study showed that women will lose a half a pound over the first 28 days that follow the instructions, and men will lose 3/4 pound a day. Now, there are anomalies. There are some that lose. I've had some that lose 3 times that much weight, and I've had some that did not lose the average. All of our bodies are different things going on. Some have to be stricter than others on the program. We'll cover that in just a second. But because of all these clinical studies, we've now had about a dozen of our products inducted into the physician desk reference. That means they are at the doctor's office in the book when you go there. And one last thing I'll mention, and we'll get right into the skinny drops, is that our company makes about 100 products. So there's other things. A lot of people begin their journey because weight loss in our country today, actually around the world, is, our food industry has got so much sugar built into all of our products that, just eating normally in today's world, our bodies start gaining weight because there's so much of that hidden sugar and other things in it that we get addicted to and don't even realize it. But our company makes things for better sleep, hopefully help you balance your hormones, some really clean energy drinks for gut health, you name it. But you're on the skinny drops, and I just want to give you just a second description on them. The first bottle has got 12 ingredients in it. Some of those, and this is all natural, some of those promote a balanced thyroid, bring it into balance. And I always say with us, it's always anecdotal stories. I'm not a doctor. We cure nothing at all. But we've just seen remarkable stories out here with people using it, even with things like Hashimoto's, that really makes it hard to lose weight. We've seen some of those women lose great amounts of weight, get into what they call their perfect body. There's some ingredients in there that really support balancing your blood sugar, getting that stabilized. Some hormonal support in there. And then the other bottle's got the really good form of B12. It's actually the only form that works in the body. It's called methoxycolabine. It's the methylated form of B12. And just go Google this. This is not our company saying. If you Google B12, crazy amounts of research showing on its ability to help better, like stabilize mood, help with depression, help with anxiety and stress. It's got ashwagandha in there, which in the Eastern world is known as the mood food. So again, we get a lot of women that just talk about feeling better, sleeping better, but this is the magic. I share this all the time. There is no magic pill. I wish there was. Whoever develops the magic pill where you can eat anything you want, anytime you want to, and still lose weight, there will be a trillionaire. It does not exist on planet Earth, pharmaceutically or naturally. What they do is just help your body come into balance. And then it comes with the direction booklet. When you get that direction booklet, obviously, all of you guys know already, you eat from the approved food list. And I always say, if you do it perfectly, it works. And depending on your body, you can almost do it and it will be helpful. But if you're a middle-aged woman dealing with some hormonal issues, you're going to have to be stricter than, say, a man that needs to lose 75 pounds. But you're hungry. This is what's called a low glycemic food index. It was written by one of the top type 2 diabetic doctors in the world. And anytime you take the simple sugars and simple carbs out of your body, it allows you to burn fat and create ketones for energy. So, but I will say this, a lot of our women do use the skinny drops that don't want to lose any more weight. You're looking at 3 there. Chelsea, are you still with us by chance? You or Talia? Don't. Okay, so but I was going to see if they would tell their own story, but I know that Chelsea and Talia both have reached their ideal weight, but remain on the skinny drops. They both have had some issues with anxiety, stress. They're both postpartum mamas that are staying home with their kids, and just crazy good results with the skinny drops. There's Talia there. That's what she always shares, that it made her feel less irritable, better sleep, less bloated, all those kinds of things. Randy, are you still with us? So Randy's in North Alabama, and I've got to update my slide, but he is now 108 pounds down in 73 days. So Randy is one of those examples that
Don't make it
way more than what was illustrated in the clinical trial. Michelle, I think you're with us in Oxford. If you don't mind, Michelle, I know that you've reached your ideal weight. I think you're right around 60. I can say that because you look 35. But Michelle, I'm going to flip through some pictures as you share your story.
Absolutely. Well, when I was 50, actually, started going through menopause at 45, and my doctor didn't want to believe it, of course, I think because I look so young. And of course, they dismiss you and start giving you antidepressants. Well, I wasn't depressed. I had brain fog and I could not focus. And so that was my issue, but I fell to the doctor's suggestion and got on Wellbutrin. And then fast forward, when the brain fog hit again, even past hormone replacement therapy and Wellbutrin, I reached out to my good friend Cynthia Bolden to use a product called Renew, and the brain fog was gone in 3 days. Fast forward, started using the hormone balance and skinny drops. My hormones are completely balanced. I no longer require pellets, hormone replacement therapy pellets. I am on another administration of hormones, but my doctor could not believe how amazing my fitness was after these products. And she started using the skinny drops and said, I'll tell everybody I know. And so I'm at the utmost fitness level that I've been since my 30s, and I just turned 60. So I feel amazing. I feel like I'm 35, and I am so passionate about these products. I want everybody in the world to know, especially someone in their prime, in midlife or menopause. You definitely want to know about these products, and you want to share with everybody you know.
Thank you. Thank you. And Misty, are you with us here in Florida?
Yes, I'm here in cold, chilly Florida. My goodness. I tried everything. I'm 46 as well. I tried everything to lose weight. I have a list and it's quite humorous, and nothing would budge the scale. And I tried the drops and the weight started falling off week 1. And I only wanted to lose about 40 pounds, but I was over 200 pounds. But with my frame, I'm pretty close to my ideal weight, but I still have some work to do. But the drops are amazing. Literally, I've lost 31 pounds. I went from a 14 to a size 8, and that's from April to August. And I never felt deprived. I don't like sugar anymore. The drops have just shifted my mindset. Sweet tea isn't good anymore. Never thought as a Southerner I would say that, but soda, I don't crave soda. I don't want soda. It's just not good to me anymore. So it's just changed my thinking about food, and it's changed just the way I desire food as well. It's been an amazing product.
And Ursula, I know Ursula is a stay-at-home mom with 6. So Ursula, as you're sharing both, I want you to share your physical and your financial transformation. And as you're doing that, I'm gonna flip through a few more pictures. She's a mom of 6 that put on her prom dress, meaning her high school prom dress now fits her again after having 6 kids. Ursula?
Hi, yes, Ursula. Hi, I'm a homeschool mom of 6. I saw my friend posting about the products, and I had kind of hit, as you can see, I had hormonal weight around the belly, and everybody thought I was 6 months pregnant. And I saw her posting, asked her about it while I was dropping my daughter off at pre-K, and she told me a little bit, and I was like, no, that's okay. And then I had been praying and fasting about some things, and And I was like, God, I'm not a seller. I can't do this. Um, just all the negative things that we tell ourselves. And I was just like, you know what? If God places in my life, who am I to say no? So the next time I saw her, I was like, she's like, just do it. And I was like, okay, fine. So I ended up joining the company before even starting the drops, and just started sharing other people's journeys that I'd met through Zoom or in person. And when I got my box, started taking it within the first week, I lost 7 to 8 pounds. I started out at 196, size 14, about a 43 waist. And I am now currently down to a size 8. And um, and I'm 156 now. I'm gonna weigh myself this morning. 156, and just in a better place mentally, and physically. I'm off antidepressants and anxiety medication, and then financially as well. Like we didn't make it paycheck to paycheck. We could, and our kids are in all different types of things: travel, softball, travel, baseball, cheer, horseback riding, all of the things. And my parents had to help pretty much with all of that. So this company has helped tremendously financially. I'm able to take a lot of the burdens off my husband, whether it's buying groceries or putting gas in the vehicle or helping pay some of the kids' extracurricular things. We're able to, live a little bit. This company, we were able to travel a little bit where we weren't able to do that at all before we started. Like we've haven't taken a vacation in forever, but we're getting ready to take our kids in March, to Universal Studios, and we've never been able to do that. So it's just the little things that we're able to do with our kids and working it into our everyday lives. So it has blessed us financially. It has blessed me mentally and physically. And I'm going to share these products because they have tremendously changed our lives.
So what Ursula did, she just paid $30 one time. That's what separates you being a customer and buying at retail. Our true retail price is $176. The person that sold it to you might have given you a little bit of a discount. We try to do that because we buy in bulk, but you don't get the full discount that you would get if you were a brand partner, just like Ursula is. But when you pay that $30 one time, you're a business owner now, if you want to look at it that way. But you're also now, if you want to look at it like a Sam's Club, Costco Prime membership, you're going to be able to buy things at a discount. So $30 one time, you'll get an app on your phone, you'll get a website, you'll be able to shop for yourself, not only that product, but others too. And this is the way we encourage you to start. And it is, we have a 4-pack of Skinny Drops for $371. So you can see if the retail is $176, when we buy 4 at a time at $371, we knock about 80 something dollars off the retail price. Just like it's no different than GNC, Amazon, the nutrition store in your town. Buy wholesale, sell at retail, and that's how people make a living. It's the same thing we do. We just, for $30 now in the virtual world, we're able to do it that way. So if you buy 4, you're going to sell 3 at whatever price you so choose. We always say $150 or higher. So if you sold 3 at, let's say, bottom at $150, give your customer a $26 discount. It's okay to sell at $160. It's okay to sell retail. But if you sold 3 at $150, that'd be $450 returned to you. So you not only get your Skinny Drops yourself for free, your business is free. And from that moment forward, if you sold any more, you actually create a little extra profit at your house. And you can sell as many as you want. You're not limited. But here's the cool thing. You don't have to know this. We know that you're brand new, and no brand new person has a great testimonial their first day, their first week. And sometimes it takes a month or 2 to get your body into balance and really losing weight. So what we're going to do for you the second you join is we're going to get you to download an app on your phone called Boards. It has nothing to do with our company. It's on the App Store and on Apple and in the Android store. And when you download that, we have built out everything you need. So we're going to send you a link to upload into Boards. And inside of that link, there is going to be 30 before and after pictures of all of us. There are no company paid anybody's. We're just all normal people. So we just share each other's pictures. So we're going to give you 30 before and afters, and we're going to give you 30 pre-written posts. So the only thing you have to do is have the willingness to go out and put it on a social media platform, Facebook, Instagram, whatever is comfortable for you. And you don't have to use social media. You can do this word of mouth too. I think Ursula, you actually sold probably more skinny drops at the ball games because you joined kind of in the springtime and you went right into summer ball. But I think I've heard you say you sold about 150 boxes over the summer just sitting around with mamas at games.
Yes. Yeah. So I did share a lot at baseball and softball because that's where we spent the majority of our time. And then the other half has been pretty much social media, just sharing our testimonies.
And Ursula also does, if you've never been to her page, Ursula also does an amazing job posting. I always say, go look at the ones that are having a lot of success and see what they say, how they do it when you start doing it yourself. So that first 30 days as you're developing your testimony, we're going to give you everything to post. And if you'll just follow the instructions of the person that brought you here, and they'll show you how to do it, they'll get everything uploaded. And then the last thing about the Boards app is every question a person is going to ask you is already answered. You don't even have to think. All you got to do is go in there and see where the answers are to all the questions. How much is it? How does it work? What's in it? All those kinds of things already answered. We also have a 4-minute video in there by one of our doctors that lost 162 pounds that explained the skinny drops. It's the first thing I send a person when they ask me about it. And then we've got some longer versions. We've got our clinical study in there. Everything is available to you right there, to include recipe books, everything. So it's a built-in system. And then most of you probably are already in our Facebook group called Circle of Health. You could be in another group too. There's lots of groups out there, but that's our big one with a lot of the doctors. I think there's over 10,000 customers in there and it's just kind of so when you start selling skinny drops, we want you to put your customers in there. It's a customer only group where they can ask questions, be a part of a community. I always say weight loss and getting your health back is not easy. If it was easy, everybody would be skinny and healthy. It's hard. Like we have to overcome society to do it. And it's really good to have a support group. I always say the approved food list, the support group may be as important as the drops, but our clinical study did show that the ones that ate from the approved food list and had the placebo drops compared to the ones that took the drops lost twice as much weight as the diet alone. So that being said, that's going to conclude this morning. And what we want you to do now is just get back with the person that asked you to come. Sherry, if you don't mind, Key there in North Carolina, I know that you were a traditional business owner. So you actually owned a nutrition store. And because you found out how easy it was to do this online without overhead and employees and having to show up, I think this outran your physical store and you just shut it down and went full time with us.
Yes, that's correct. So I've been with the company for about 7 years, had a traditional health food store for about 6 of those. And actually this week is the last week of my traditional brick and mortar store because I want to be able to focus on this with all of my energy and efforts and excited about the future.
Thank you. So if you did show up today, just get back with the person who invited you. They've got all the answers. They'll help you get your $30 business started and get the app uploaded on your phone and get you up to speed where you can start getting it at a discount, free or potentially making money. Completely up to you how your journey goes. Everybody be blessed.